Well, folks, I am in Portland, and yes, it finally got me. Got a little bit of a winter wonderland out here. Supposed to stop snowing here shortly, and hopefully these roads will clear up real soon. From what I could tell from here, roads ain't that bad, so I may be okay today. But it's gonna be a laundry morning. Might as well do something. Anyway, I am still in the Portland, Oregon area. I helped a guy get an engine pulled out of that 740. Man, things just wasn't working with that thing in. So we pulled that engine out. Hopefully we'll get that transmission attached to that engine this afternoon. Get that engine and transmission reinstalled. Get that car back on the road, hopefully by the night. Tomorrow at the latest. Hopefully tonight. Then we can start on a manual conversion. Then I got another guy that has a 940, needs to pull an engine on that to do a rear main seal and a few other things. So it looks like I'll be here till Monday. I'll try to confirm that 940 deal a little later today. Make sure he's prepared to pull that engine, because I don't think it's a good idea to try to do a rear main seal on a car on the ground. Not one of these cars. That transmission is heavy and a little difficult to get out. So we'll see where we're going with that. So I'm in the area. I had a couple more people contact me. We're ordering parts. I'll probably swing by IPD tomorrow, pick up parts for different people. And hey, if you need to connect, call or text. I'm here to help you guys out while I'm in the area before I head back home. So that's where I'm at. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's clips. Hey, this is Robert, and I'm letting you know that we are on the road, traveling around the west part of the USA, helping people along the way. If you need help in Oregon, California, Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Ohio, send me a message, call, or text, so I can write your information down and get in touch with you when I reach your area. I have brought a lot of tools with me, and I'm gathering parts that I can use to help people along the way. Please check the links in the description area so you can see how my traveling expedition may help you while I'm traveling through your area. Look forward to meeting you for meet and greets or helping you complete some kind of repair, maintenance, or projects you're working on. Thanks for watching. I am here in, what's the name of this town?
Oregon City.
Oregon City. Borrowing parts for good. For some of you people that need parts, I am being a parts addict. So we just took the hood release cable out. Whenever you do that to a car, you don't want to get the car's hood closed and jammed. So I took both latches loose. The latches are loose, laying down in the car. The car will be semi-secured by this release here. Can't take everything. If you took that, you'd have to tie the hood down with the bumper. This is a battery clip, people. I know you guys don't know what that is in Oregon, but this is what you use to secure the battery. I got a video linked in the description area below. Show you how that thing goes on and how to use it and all that jazz. We are taking the headlights off of the what we call donor car, the car that's going to the boneyard, because these headlights are in better shape than the ones on this current 2000. So we're going to pull that headlight out, take the lens off, show you the difference with the reflectiveness of the reflector in there that pushes the light out onto the street, and let you guys see that so you can be able to spot this stuff and get some headlights out there. So let's get that light out and let you see it. Another thing, if you're trashing the car, first of all, if you're selling the car to the salvage yard, do us all a solid and get a Sharpie and write on the inside of the windshield why that car is going to the salvage yard. Was it a transmission? Was it the odor? Was it the engine? Whatever it is, write it on the windshield so when guys like me go to the salvage yard to pull the parts off of it, we don't grab something that's bad. Nothing worse than pulling the engine, getting it in the car, finding out the dang thing's got rod problems. So anyway, another thing you want to pull is little fuses. Stuff like this nickel and dime you. When you're troubleshooting, you're blowing fuses, Take the fuses out of a car that's going to the boneyard. You know, just got this little fuse puller. You just push that thing on there like that. Pull those fuses out one at a time. Have a few spare fuses around. That's something you don't want to throw away. You want to get the reservoir cap off of the coolant reservoir if that thing is not damaged. Same thing with the power steering reservoir. You want to drain the fluids. Take the oil out of the car. Drop the transmission fluid out of the car. And if you really have another one of these cars and you want to really save yourself some money, pull the AC compressor, pull the alternator, throw that stuff in storage somewhere. And if you ever have an alternator or a AC compressor problem, you got a spare. Those things new are real expensive. Whenever you have one of these light lenses cracked, if your light is good, you want to get these lenses replaced ASAP so your inside of your light doesn't start deteriorating. Because once that thing starts deteriorating, your visibility with the light on the road is just horrible. So you want to make sure you get those things replaced, those lenses replaced as soon as possible. I mean, really, because these lights are over $100. And to get some fancy lights, they're even more. The jewels, people are selling those $150 a piece used. So this is the little rest for the wiper. Got that out of the way. So now we're going to pull this lens back so you can see the difference between the good reflector and the bad light reflector. So there you have it. The top one is bad, the bottom one is good. And this top one is just not pushing the light out on the road the way you need it to. So you want to get rid of those things. The bulb's probably good. You can save the bulbs. But you want to find lights that are at least this shiny. This is probably a B+ light. So we're going to put this lens in here, snap those clips back around it, and put this on that car and have a good light. When people's lights go bad, like that one over there, the knee-jerk reaction is to get LEDs and put LED bulbs in there. The light assembly is designed to reflect the light out from those reflectors. LED lights really don't help them. It might help them 20%. It's not the solution. You got to get good reflectors in your lights. Now, you can then go and put LEDs in these. Some people don't like them because they say it blinds people that's coming at them. But if you look at this light here, it has a lot of curvatures and directional beam control in here. So they really don't hurt people coming at them if you put LEDs or HIDs in these lenses. Now, you don't want to put LEDs or HIDs in there with the jewel lenses, because the jewel lenses don't have these pattern control, beam control, concave things on the inside of the light. Like if you look in here, you can hear that all this is specially designed to control the light pattern that comes off these lights. So yes, I have put LEDs or HIDs in these, but I would not do that with the jewel lenses or with the jewel lights. It's just, you know, they're just not made to do well with that. All right, so we got 2 newer screws that we can use here, and then a couple of the one of those screws are shorter, so we'll use the other ones for that.
How do you know you're not deleting like one of your...
Every video has a title, and the title goes VOTD at the end, or HOWR. If it's a HOWR, it's a hanging out with Robert.
Okay, that's the one you have that thing at the beginning, like, I might delete this after 30 days. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So sometimes I think they just get in the way of people finding good videos. All right, so here, the top tab broke off of this light. This guide, that guide, and this guide here is still there. So, if you still have this clip or don't, you can run a zip tie either behind this clip like this or behind this guide or whatever. You want to, here, we pulled this light and this top securing tab broke off. But this guide that goes in the light, this guide that goes in the light, this guide that goes in the fender are still there. So I'm gonna run this zip tie around here and zip tie it through this hole in the frame of the car. And this will hold that light up and into the car. So that's what I'm about to do. You gotta reach in here behind the latch to do it. If you can't reach behind the latch because it's just a pain in the butt reaching back there, you might have to pull the latch to get that thing in there to where you can run the zip tie and zip tie it. So that's where I'm at. All right. Get that zip tie back there. And the zip tie's there. And that's an alternative to using all kind of weird tape and stuff like that to hold that light in, which looks like crap from the street. So there you have it. That light is being held in. You can film down there where they can see the zip tie holding the latch down there. Can you see down there?
Let's see. We'll get in there. Oh yeah.
Break down over this hole right here. You can see that zip tie down there. Okay.
All right. Cool.
And we're all done, good to go. Here's your fuel door. Occasionally people are locked out of their fuel door or they just have that busted. You can come in here and release the latch. I can't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To get to this fuel door. Some of them have a cable that comes back here, but I don't see the cable on this one. So I'm gonna have to put my hand on top of the latch and release this latch. A lot of people break this thing right here. This thing right here is held in by one little tab. You push these tabs in and you slide this out. It's really got a little thing that pushes them in and slides them right out from under this piece of metal, just like that. So you can buy these pretty cheap, and when you get them, you just push them right there and snap them in place. Goes right in real easy. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.